What's going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be trying out a Seaking team in the Spring Cup. This Pokemon pretty recently has risen through the rankings. Anytime there's a limited meta, it almost always seems to be pretty strong. It has Peck as a fast move, which is nice flying type coverage, Drill Run as well for nuke potential, and Icy Wind for nice coverage, as well as a debuff potential. While you don't have a lot of water type damage yourself, it doesn't really matter because this Pokemon's damage, as well as its utility, is almost unmatched in this meta. I'm going to pair it up with Victory Bell as well as Tentacruel. This looks like a pretty fun team. I'm excited to see what it can do. But real quick, before we get into the battles, I want to ask if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. It does help out quite a bit, and I'd really appreciate it. But let's get into the battles and see what Seaking can do. We'll see Shadow Victory Bell into Kartana. Okay. This thing is actually a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. Because it is so squishy. But it's also like, the Fury Cutters are gonna shred me. So, I don't know what to do here. I think, though... Oh, they have Night Slash too? That's annoying. No boost, at least. But... I can go for a Leaf Blade, and I think guarantee a shield here anyway. Like, there's no way this doesn't get a shield, right? Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... Okay. Leaf Blade is gonna one-shot us, so I do have to shield that up. But, I mean, my fast move pressure here is adding up quite a bit against them, so that's not terrible. They're at 2. Okay. We see this thing come in, and I think instantly we probably know this game might just be over. Down shields, I'm in such a bad spot right now. And I do get knocked out, I think, this range, from a Shadow Ball here. So, I don't necessarily know what to do. Yikes. I think we just lose. I think we just lose. We'll try, though. We'll try to keep on playing. But wow, that Kartana is a nightmare for me right now. We'll bring in the Victory Bell. We'll go for the Leaf Blade here. Because we have to do something in this game. We have to try somehow to win this. Maybe they let this go. If this does knock out, then I'm happy. Okay, well, what comes in here? Kartana is still an unknown quantity this game. Okay, can I ever farm this down? I don't think so. But I can go for a catch here on what is likely a Night Slash, so I save my Victory Bell. And that's good, I guess. What could be in the back that we beat? Oh, they Leaf Blade us? Oh my goodness, there goes half my HP. Holy crap. Kartana, insane Pokemon. It actually just destroyed us that game. Alright, well, Kartana, cool Pokemon, not great for me. Hopefully we don't see another one of those. We see Amoonguss, and honestly, I don't think I want to stay in this lead. I'll switch into my Seaking here, because Victory Bell has play in this matchup, but honestly, it is a little bit uncomfortable, so if I can potentially get out of there, I think that's going to put us in a better spot. Okay. Well, we're going to see the drill runs add up against this Jellicent, but unfortunately for us, 2 don't knock out. And they did get a pretty nice amount of energy on that Amoonguss. So this is going to be a bit of a scary game, where if I go down shields here, this could be kind of bad for us, but you know, we'll play it out. Because I have enough energy myself that I can outpace this to 3 attacks before they get to 2. And yeah, we'll shield the Shadow Ball. We can get an Icy Wind off now. If they do shield this up, you know, that's good, I guess. This should get a knockout, though, if they do let it go, even though it is resisted. It's an Icy Wind. It's... Okay, it does get the knockout. Nice. Amoonguss comes back in. Interesting, okay. They must not be that scared of Victory Bell, the way they're playing out this match. I'm going to switch to my Victory Bell. I don't want to give them a farm down. Okay, honestly, I think I'm kind of fine with this. Because Mantine is not a real Pokemon. Mantine is really squishy. No, that's a lie. It's really bulky. So, while they can survive this, they're not going to do a lot of damage to us. So, do they shield? If they no shield, what happens? I mean, this is going to be an interesting game. Because my asses are doing about as much as the wing attacks. Okay, I no shield this. I try to farm down with my Tentacruel. And then I guess I hope that my Tentacruel closes out the game. I have a catch opportunity available on my Seaking still. 11, 12, so I have the move now. Alright. Well, it's going to come down to Tentacruel trying to close out this game. Can we do it? Mantine goes for Aerial Ace. It does do a little bit of damage to us here. Amoonguss comes in. They go instantly for a charge attack here. Is this a Grass Knot? We shield the Foul Play bait. Well, baited by them. Let's see if that matters. I can maybe still get a debuff here with Scald, which would be pretty nice if I was able to. Okay, we go for it. We get a shield. Oh no, we don't get the catch. They're patient. They're too patient. If they have Grass Knot now, they win. If they only have Foul Play, though, there is still a chance. If it's Sludge Bomb Foul Play, we can win this game. Okay, it actually is Foul Play that comes through. We get the Scald off. I mean, after the Peck damage, Scald is enough here. Mantine is pretty low on HP still, right? So I might still be able to acid that down. Okay. Little bit of a scare there at the end. I thought they'd be on Grass Knot. I've seen a lot of Grass Knot Amoonguss in this meta, but no, I guess they're spicing it up. They have that poison type coverage. Kind of helped us out there, not gonna lie. Next battle. Let's hope that we can get a better lead here. Victory Bell into Shadow Tentacruel. Not what I would consider an amazing lead, but it's actually not terrible, but I'm not going to stay in here, because if I get shields down, it's going to be much better for us than if we just stay in straight up. Okay, well, those animations were amazing. I didn't want to, let them catch on, like, a Togekiss, so I was over-farming there just in case they were going to swap out, but no, they don't. So we go for a Drill Run. We get a guaranteed shield, it looks like, because it is a Shadow Tentacruel. That would hurt quite a bit. There's also a good chance they bait us with a Scald here, and I don't love that idea, but I also don't want to let that go. No debuff. Oh, hey, guess who just tried to catch on a Togekiss? That is insane. I can't believe they just did that. I can't believe they tried to, at least. We get the Icy off here, and I think I can switch out, yeah, into my Tentacruel, potentially catching an Aura Sphere. They might have gone for Psyshock for some reason in this matchup, but, I mean, that's only if they were expecting, like, a Victory Bell catch. Okay, they actually literally went for Psyshock. I don't think that would have been enough to knock out the Seaking, but I still acid down before a second attack. But that is, like, it's kind of heads up. I do respect that play from them. I wonder if it's, like, double Togekiss, like, Togetic, Togekiss in the back. I could see that being an idea for them. They do bring back in the Tentacruel here. They throw a lot of energy into us, potentially. I mean, they have to pay back to knock us out, so I'm going to no-shield this. It's only a Scald. Let's go. Payback here. And I guess we'll hope that our remainder of our team is good enough. I'm going to switch into my Victory Bell, just get an energy lead. Okay. That's actually pretty playable. Okay. Because, like, one Leaf Blade doesn't one-shot, right? But they have to go for a Drill Peck to knock us out. They can't farm us down here. And if they let a Leaf Blade go, like they just did, they're now just in farm down range. They also let me go for a second Leaf Blade here? That's crazy. I can't believe they wouldn't throw a move first. Now I just sacrificed my Victory Bell, I think. It's done its job. Yeah, I just let this go. I come back in Seaking. Maybe I throw a Charge Attack. Maybe I don't even need to, though. Because they're at back-to-back moves right now, right? But my Seaking has a... Oh, I actually have a full Drill Run. When did that happen? I guess I went for a catch. That's how we had that move. But I didn't even need it, I don't think. I think I could have pecked this down and pecked down that Tentacruel as well. Nice. Okay, there we go. Kind of a scary team there. But luckily, I guess Seaking's just so safe in this meta. Next opponent. Shadow Vic into Tentacruel. Once again, a Tentacruel. This time the non-Shadow, though. I'm going to bring in Seaking again because it's not like I don't have play in this matchup later on if I need to. Oh, what? Oh my goodness. That is, like, impressive. I'm impressed by them having this and using this, but that's not a counter swap into a Seaking. I think they thought I was running the It's Axon team. I think they thought this was a Feraligatr. I think that's what they thought. Almost certainly, right? I mean, I shield this up, I can win switch. They do boost their attack back up with the Trailblaze, but I can easily peck this down. They almost certainly thought I was a Feraligatr. I guess maybe that's, like, one interesting thing about me using this team, is I might dupe people into thinking that I'm using a team that I'm not. I bet it's double Sucker Punch. At least I could see that being a pretty likely opportunity here for our opponent to be running that. Oh my goodness, that does so much damage. That was a non-Shadow. Non-stab, non-Shadow. Now they're in Scald range. I just tank some damage here. I can Scald them after building up some more energy. I think we're in a pretty good spot. What's in the back? Payback. I mean, that does about half our HP here. Oh, who would have thought it's a Grimmsnarl? We kind of figured, right? They can't no-shield this. If they no-shield this, I farm down with a Victory Bell. But I guess they always no-shield, right? Yeah. But I think 4 acids will do it. Oh no. A power-up punch. We do not shield that. This is why learning counts is important, though, right? If you don't know that this is only a power-up punch and you shield that, then maybe their Tentacruel in the back could put in a little bit of work. But even still, like, this thing's so low, I might even just acid down, even if I did shield a pup. Kind of a cool team. Cool idea. I don't hate the idea of Grimmsnarl in this meta, but, like, I couldn't make a team work with it. Because there are a lot of, like... I mean, Empoleon's not great for you, the acid users aren't great, the other fairies aren't great either. But in the right spot, they can be pretty good core breakers, but I guess just not against my team. Alright, next opponent, final battle of the set. Can we get a 4-1 in the Go Battle League? Maybe not. This is not a great lead to see. But, I mean, while Shadow Sidewave is going to hurt, there's a chance that they don't have a great answer to my Seaking here. So maybe I force him to stay in. That's only a Sparkling Aria. I honestly do want to shield this, but I know I can't. I know I can't, because if I shield this up, then... Oh man, that does so much damage. Like, the Shadow Lapras has a much better time here. I think Sidewave probably does, like, 1 extra damage per fast move against us, which I'm not a big fan of, but it is cool to see the spice. I tried Lapras myself yesterday, and it wasn't really doing exactly what I wanted it to. I think we shield something this game. I got to, right? They might try to catch a move, so I'm going to overfarm here by 1. No catch. We might just get a knockout. They might be fine enough into my Victory Bell that they just don't care at this point. And then they'll let this go. Yeah. I don't love that I'm switching back out here, but, like, I can't give a farm down over to a Klefki. I'm going to shield this up. I think I need to do this to, like, not give them a ton of play against me. 2 Leaf Blades knockout, so I should get my shield back here at the very least. 3. Okay. And Leaf Blade does hurt quite a bit as well. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen this game. I don't love their team comp against me so far. So they're at the foul play now. They're not quite an acid downrange, though, for my Tentacruel, because I'm going to do less damage against this with my Tentacruel than I do with my Victory Bell. Oh, they let that go. Interesting. Amoonguss. Don't get the Leaf Blade off. That's probably game over. Oh, it's Shadow Amoonguss? Yeah. That's sad. Even if I get a catch here, it's not going to matter, I don't think. We'll go for, like, the 1 win condition of getting a Skull debuff. If I would have got the Leaf Blade off, maybe we could have got a shield from them. And that could have been interesting. We do get a debuff, but I don't think it's going to matter. We get a catch as well, but again, I think that's too little too late against a Shadow Amoonguss. Like, we're trying. We're trying to not just, like, give up. Oh, it is Grass Knot as well, so, yeah. Yeah, if we got that Leaf Blade off, given the fact that we got the catch and the Skull debuff, if we got the Leaf Blade, I think we'd be able to farm this down from here if they let that go. Or, I would just be able to go for, you know, the Scald or the Payback. Yeah, dang. I guess I'll let them knock us out here to get that research quest reward, but that's sad. Not a great matchup for us, I'm not gonna lie. I think we had play, but we had to go down way too many resources early on, and it just made things really awkward for us. A 3-2, though. Not too bad, and we get a Zacian. So honestly, not too upset about that. Cash that in, 23-36. Mountain Dugong, oh boy, very good battler. Shadow Vic into Shadow or regular Galarian Weezing. Okay. Well, this is one of those matchups that's, like, not 100% great for Victory Bell, but it's not terrible either. 5, so they're likely going to sludge us here. We'll shield this up, I think. Yeah, they do sludge, so we do shield that up properly. That's good. I'm going to go for a Sludge Bomb here. I don't think I've ever done this, but I feel like there's a chance that we see a no-shield, because I always see no-shields on this attack. Well, I guess not this time. We'll catch the Sludge, though. They're at 5, so at 1, after this move, it could be a Brutal Swing that they're throwing, but I don't know if they're on Brutal Swing or on Overheat. Okay, they're at 1. Nice, good catch. And Jellicent comes in, which is a good bait out for us, actually. because I'm not amazing into Jellicent with our Seaking. So we can get a payback into them. And since we did waste a lot of energy from the Wheezing, hopefully we're still in a pretty playable spot. Nice, we get a lot of damage there. 8. Unfortunately for me, though, Shadow Ball does do a lot of damage. If I could get to a Scald here, I'd be very happy. But if they knock us out with the next Hex, that's bad. I think we survive. Nice, we get the Scald off. That is massive. If we didn't get this off, I'd be in a really uncomfortable position. Now I'm only in kind of an uncomfortable position. Oh, well, they let that go, so that's actually way better for us. They're at 2, I believe. 3, 4. Okay. Five. Alright. I don't love this, because Grass Knot would one-shot us here. I'm gonna have to shield this up, I think. No, foul play, not great at all. But if I survive a Grass Knot after this debuff, and I can have a Drill Run coming out of this matchup, then I should win. Okay. I don't know. We'll see. Foul play? Okay. So they're not able to reach the Grass Knot, at least. That's good. And, I mean, we're 1 away from a move here. If they throw energy against us, then we just win, I think, with our Victory Bell getting 2 Leaf Blades. If they don't, then I just land the Drill Run, and then a Sludge Bomb, and that should be enough. I think we have this. Yeah, let's go. They have to call that maybe I go for a silly bait, but even if I did, I think we would be fine there, just because I think Icy Wind would be enough from that range. Alright, next opponent. We'll see Shadow Vic into Tentacruel. A lot of Tentacruel leads nowadays. I'm going to swap into my Seaking here, though. Try to go for a Drill Run if I can, but, you know, maybe they don't let us. Did they think that I'm running the It's Accent team again? They come in they come in with the Cacturne into my Peck user, who has Icy Wind. This is amazing. Yeah, I get a shield there. 7. I mean, I should be fine to, like, 1 shield farm down. Maybe because they got a bit more fast food pressure against me before swapping out this time, though. They might force a Simul KO, which would be a little bit annoying, but we'll see. No, okay, that's amazing. I get an Icy Wind or a Drill Run off into whatever comes in. What's it gonna be? Drill Run this for sure. This is huge. Because now, I mean, we saw how much damage this did earlier. It's gonna be in Scald range, and now I still have my Victory Belt for the backline. This is looking decently playable. Okay, just double Sucker Punch, who would have thought? We just shield once farm down. Then we'll have either 2 Leaf Blades or like 1 off of 2 Leaf Blades. Force energy out of that Tentacruel potentially, and then just win. They don't even bait us with a pup. Not that it really matters. Oh, I just have back-to-back. Let's go. The 1 HP survive on that Grimmsnarl, giving us just a little bit of extra energy. And now we have the back-to-back. They don't CMP us. So 1 Leaf Blade might draw the shield. The second one will knock out, or maybe they just realize at this point that it's pretty over. I guess they don't. I guess they want to play this out a little bit longer. A Leaf Blade once again. Gonna be thrown. Do they shield? They can't. They don't have shields. They just did a second ago. So we get the knockout. Love to see it. Next opponent. Shadow Vic into Poliwrath. Okay, are they on counter or Mudshot? I'd imagine, honestly, Mudshot in this meta, but our whole team has a lot of play into this. This is actually maybe my worst matchup into this Pokemon. Although, like, not even, because I just one-shot with a Leaf Blade here. They can debuff us with Icy Wind, but I don't think they ever survive a move even with a debuff against us. If they try to go for a catch at some point, that's not a bad play. They do shield. I didn't see, like, the shield come up, so I was like, wait, did I just one-shot them? But no. Unfortunately, they did shield that up, so we have to worry about Poliwrath still being around. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, nice catch. I was kind of thinking they were going to go for that, but we see the Amoonguss come in, of all things. And as I was saying, I'm honestly not that scared this game of what that Poliwrath can do. I can just build up a lot of energy here, I think. At least bank a move and come in with Tentacruel. 4, 5, 6. And it's not like the Poliwrath has a lot of play into my Tentacruel either. Are they, though, going to be on Grass Knot here? Yes, they are. So they're at 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think a payback actually puts them into a farm down range, which is a little bit awkward for me. I don't necessarily love that. Yeah. I intentionally stopped tapping there, because I want to get, like, a little bit of extra energy on my Victory Bell if I can. So that's what we'll go for. Grass Knot does knock us out. Alright, I have a lot of energy here, which is good news. The bad news is Poliwrath probably doesn't come back in. Oh! They come in Ferrothorn. Well, this is kind of nice, isn't it? Because Ferrothorn, I mean, while this is a Pokemon that does technically resist all of my damage, they only have Bullet Seed themselves, so, like, this isn't that great for them either. I think I survive a Power Whip from here, too. I'm gonna no-shield this. And hope for the best. I do. Not super well, but, like, I survive it enough. One. Oh, man. This game is going to get a little bit trickier than I'd like still. Because there is going to be some fast move pressure here that I have to deal with. Oh. They have us. They have us. It's not even like... I just can't outpace this, because they can switch now, right? Yeah, GG. They have the Dynamic Punch loaded. There's no way I'm going to be able to catch here. And they're only 5 away from the next. I guess we'll do this just to try to do something. But it's not going to matter. I think my switch clock is just barely not going to be up in time. It's not even barely. Like, it's just straight up not going to. Oh, I tried to freak him out a little bit there. I tried to make him think I could catch. Dang it. It was honestly, like, well played by them. The Ferrothorn in the back was not exactly what I wanted to see. I think we had a lot of play there. I just kind of fumbled that game. I don't have a great counter swap to that Amoonguss, but I probably should have just gone, like, not thrown the Leaf Blade into it like I did. I let the catch happen, and that was really bad for us. Alright, we gotta win this one. We gotta win this. After that last game, like, we're triple strong into Poliwrath, and we just lost. That's embarrassing. We can't let that happen again. Okay, I'm switching. I have 2 better answers. Not that, like, Victory Bell can't have play here, but I think I'd rather not be in that matchup if I could help it. Well, that is a strange counter swap into a Seaking. They bring in a Dugong, which I think this thing is bulky enough to maybe get to 2 Drill Runs in the Zero Shield matchup against us, but, like, I think with my Peck damage and the fact that I'm gonna be able to just outpace them, I should be fine here. Although I wonder if they Icy Wind first. They're double Ice so far. That's kind of an odd team comp. No, they do Drill Run first. That's amazing. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if they're, like, running triple Ice. Maybe Switch is not that important for me this game. But maybe it still is. They let that go. Likely they Icy Wind as, like, a parting gift to my Seaking, but I think that's fine if they do. But if they do Icy Wind and I call it, that's pretty bad for them. Well, they do just send it. Gives me a little bit more farm here, at least. Abomasnow likely comes in. No, we see Walrein. Oh, man. So my best course of action here was actually just staying in the lead, huh? I kind of figured that might be the case. Although they switch out. I don't know how good that is for them. They can Energy Ball this, I suppose. This is going to get really awkward for both sides, and I don't like that. Energy Ball knocks down about half our HP, but we do survive. Because I still have some energy left over on my Seaking. I likely get a shield here with a payback. Oh, I don't. Well, I mean, at this point, it's just like fast move pressure the game to try to win. I no-shield this. I think I survive an Icicle Spear, so they have to Earthquake us. And then I just go for Degen, Acid, and Farm Down. They should not have Icicle Speared there. That's crazy that they just did that. Because now I still have more Acid damage. I think I just went with fast moves, actually. A Scald debuff would be amazing here, but I'm probably not going to get it. I think I'm fine. Powder Snow is a really good move, but... Oh, they don't even farm us down before I get to 2 Leaf Blades. Interesting. I'll go for the Leaf Blade here, because I'm 1 away from the next. And this opens up potentially landing a move in the backline with, like, my Seaking, if I can reach one. If they can snipe us down, even, that is. Okay. So, I gotta try to go for the farm down here. If I can get the farm down, I win this game. If not, I lose this game. I probably shouldn't have thrown the move, if I'm being honest, but, like,
I feel like that's not a bad play to make, because I'm so close to a move here. Yeah, not a bad play at all. We get the drill run off. And I think, honestly, either way, I could have farmed down, or I could have just gone for this drill run. But it worked out. And somehow we take down a team that my victory bell really did not want to see, so we'll take it. Alright, next battle. Shadow Vic into Electrode. Beautiful lead. Backline is a little bit scared of this, not gonna lie, but we actually have super effective damage against this across the board, so we'll see what they do. They bring in their own Seaking here, makes sense. And I'll go for a Leaf Blade before swapping out. I do take quite a bit of peck damage by doing this, but I guarantee a shield goes down on their end, and that will be pretty helpful. Because now with a shield advantage, I'm not that scared of Electrode. I don't necessarily need Switch. Alright. So they're going to go for the drill run. 2 drill runs will knock us out. They could even Icy Wind if they want to try to survive a move a little bit easier from us, but no, we do see a drill run. Alright. So here's the other question. Do I ever consider shielding my Seaking here? I honestly don't know if I do. Yeah, because like if I shield Seaking, I think what they do is they just end up coming in with that Electrode after, and then farming us down, and Swifts would do quite a bit of damage to us. I don't want to be in that position. I'll come back in Vic, I'll take 2 more pecks in the process, but I also get up a little bit of energy. Nice, and we see an Empoleon in the back. That is playable for us. So, Leaf Blade here. It's going to do more damage than anything Tentacruel can throw into this, so that is good. Okay, they come in Electrode. Seven. They have to shield a payback, right? There's no way they can't. And then I think I just have the game. Yeah, okay. Because what I do here now is I just let my Tentacruel go. I just let this go down. They probably Wild Charge. But then I just farm down with my Victory Bell. And then I Leaf Blade the Empoleon. And I knock them out like that. Since they've debuffed themselves, I think only 2 acids will be required to knock this thing out. They do Swift us, which would knock us out from this range, but luckily, yeah, they're not able to reach a second one thanks to that defense drop. We're just 1 away from a Leaf Blade. Let's go. Okay, that was a pretty good lead, though, so, I mean, honestly, that was a pretty bad matchup for our opponent. But Empoleon is a little bit of a tricky Pokemon for this team, so I'm happy to be able to overcome it. We get a 4-1 set here as well, so not too bad to end off the day. Can't even catch a Totodile, though, for the life of me. Cash it in, 2378, there we go, getting some real climbs here now. Yeah, I mean, anytime I lost the lead here today, Seaking was always able to come in clutch as a safe swap. It's one of those Pokemon that almost has no hard counters, especially in this meta. It's a lot of fun to use. Give it a go if you have one. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.